Hello guys, Mathemoswite here, and welcome to the final part of the Antimatter Ryzen PC build series. In this video we're going to take this freshly built PC through its paces, to see what it can do and to see how powerful it really is. Now let's start with 3D Mark with their just as fresh DirectX 12 benchmark. Now it performed a bit worse than I expected here, considering what Microsoft is touting about DirectX 12. But the overall score is still pretty good with a total of 4,288 points. And I have to say, it looked downright beautiful. I was simply amazed with its graphical fidelity. Next up, we're going to use the more universally used Fast Strike benchmark as part of the 3D Mark package. I noticed that it stuttered in the more action-intensive moments, but the CPU and GPU still got admirable scores. The graphics score, where it takes more of the GPU, got a score of 12,474 points. The physics test, which tests the CPU to my understanding, got a score of 17,137 points. With the overall of the entire benchmark being at 11,015 points. The score is really high and beats most of the standard configs 3DS benchmarked in the past, which honestly, I think it's really amazing. The third benchmark I performed was the tried and true Geekbench 3 benchmarking tool. Single core performance averaged out at 4,189 points, and unsurprisingly, Ryzen chewed through the multi-core part of the benchmark with 29,452 points. If we compare this to the Core i7 4790K inside my Hackintosh, we see that the Ryzen 7 chip is slightly slower at single-threaded tasks, but is about 1/3 faster than my processor inside my workstation in multi-threaded tasks. Clearly showing this thing will not be making that weight for decades to come. Next up, we jump into Blender for more real-world performance benchmarks. The first is the BMW. This is the only one out of the next three where we're also going to perform the benchmark on the CPU along with the GPU. Again, the i7 clearly gets devastated compared to Ryzen, 50% quicker. The GTX 1060 also performed faster than the 970 and slightly slower than the 7080 Ti, and I thought that perhaps the Kepler architecture was even more dated than I realized. But wait! Do not put your 7080 Ti's on eBay just yet, because in the classroom benchmark we can see that Antimatter is actually slower than the Hackintosh VW, coming in at 12 minutes and 25 seconds. Now I was expecting it to be a little bit closer to the GTX 970 than it did, because I was told that the 1060 had essentially the performance of a 970, just a little cheaper and more video memory. Finally, but certainly not least, we're going to round up the benchmarks with the Core file. Now the GTX 970 and 7080 Ti inside my system achieved the window in 1 hour and 25 minutes respectively. The GTX 1060 inside of Antimatter completed the window marginally quicker than the 970 at around the 15-minute mark. So overall, I'll have to say that the performance of this Pascal card is idling somewhere between the GTX 970 and 7080 Ti inside my Hackintosh, which I find really fascinating. And there we go guys, I'd say this good looking machine just performs just as good as it is appealing to the eyes. And no doubt, this little machine will keep Dad happy for many years to come. Thank you so much for watching this series, I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.